folly didn't receive a response. Agent Newcomb, what division of the FBI did you say you worked in? White collar, Newcomb replied in a clipped tone as he pulled open the cabinets beneath the sink. White collar? Did I just fall down a rabbit hole with Alice? Mike worked in the cybercrime division. Newcomb opened the tiny microwave above my stove, and I rolled my eyes. You know, Mike once told me that they found an entire safe inside the dishwasher. Maybe I've stuffed him in there. I pulled it open and whipped out the racks. Dirty dishes rattled and clanked. Newcomb jerked upright, putting a hand to his hip in an action I'd seen from Mike. Amira hustled in from the other room. Nope, not in there. Don't forget to check the fridge. Oh, and there's a washer and dryer in the pantry, I pointed. Maybe he's hiding in there. Newcomb was not amused. Miss Cardinal, I can arrest you for interfering in an investigation, or you can go sit down and wait until we're finished, he said in a menacing voice. Interfering? Why, darling, I'm just trying to help, I explained in my sweetest southern debutante accent. Amir cleared his throat and caught my eye. His silent message was clear. Don't. Okay, fine. I threw up my hands. I'll leave you to it. Let's see what the taxman is up to. I discovered that Keller had moved from the living room onto my bedroom, and he was searching my dresser drawers. Is fingering my lingerie part of the warrant, Mr. Keller? His freckled face bloomed like the red tide. Then I suggest you get your mitts out of my panty drawers and check places where an adult male might hide. Under the bed, closet, bathroom. You get the picture, I snapped. He slammed the drawer shut. Leave my shoeboxes alone, too. He's not hiding in them either. I delivered the parting shot and strolled across the living room and down the hall to my guest room, where I found Amir searching the walk-in closet. Amir, I whispered. What the hell is going on? Is Mike in trouble? What are you doing with White Collar? I thought you worked in cybercrime. Amir put a finger to his lips to shush me. Ms. Cardinal, I believe Agent Newcomb asked you to take a seat while we finish the search, he said in a normal tone. Then he took my hand and placed a tiny, folded piece of paper in my palm. Shoving the paper deep into my robe pocket, I harumphed. Fine, I'll go wait in the living room. I stomped to the living room, plopped down onto the sofa, and flicked the TV back onto the home renovation show. A few minutes later, Newcomb came into the living room. I turned up the volume. Keller also joined us in the living room. The bedroom is clean. Did you check under the dining table? I snarked, then caught Newcomb staring at the sofa. Oh, for the love of Pete! I muted my show, stood, and picked up the cushions one at a time. He is not in my velvet couch, and if he did dare to try and crawl in there, you would be the least of his worries. Newcomb didn't seem convinced and continued to stare. What? Do you need to check behind the couch? I yanked the armrest, and it moved about 6 inches. Keller trotted over to give the backside a gander. He pulled it out farther and shook his head. Nothing back here. Shoving my favorite piece of furniture back in place, I collapsed down and put my fluffy feet on the coffee table. Newcomb pulled up the safety bar and unlocked the slider. I sighed as he spotted the door on the far right side of the deck. You'll need the key for the utility closet. Please open the closet, Miss Cardinal, Newcomb requested in a very nice way. Amir joined us in the living room. All clear in the guest bedroom and bath. Agent Amir, would you please retrieve my car keys from the glass bowl by the front door? I asked sweetly, copying Newcomb's tone. When Amir returned, Newcomb indicated I should open the door for them. Instead, I plucked out the key to the closet and held it between 2 fingers. I prefer to keep my distance from the creepy closet. Last fall, a copperhead slithered in there while I was replacing the furnace filter. I locked that sucker tight and haven't been in since. I wiggled the key. It's all you. With interest, Newcomb took the key. All 3 men piled onto my tiny deck, standing tense and at the ready, as if waiting for Mike to jump out of the closet like a jack-in-the-box. Be careful! That deck gets slippery when wet, I hollered from the comfort of my couch. I considered shouting boo when they opened the door, but I decided I might get shot. The agents were doomed to disappointment.